Hey guys, and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. Now I did a quick kind of preview of this, just looking at the trailer a couple of weeks ago, and I was hoping that this game was going to be awesome, and it is. I must admit I was a little bit worried because it could have come up short, but seriously, it's awesome, and I'm going to show you it in all its glory. Let's jump in. Now, when I put that video out, I had quite a few comments from people saying, oh, you keep talking about galaxy and you mean solar system. No, I didn't. You get an entire star cluster to work in. Oh yeah. This is not about one solar system. This is about many solar systems that you can fly between. Oh yeah, and you're going to be shipping resources backwards and forwards across the galaxy. Oh yeah, right. This actually is not too bad. It's a little bit spread out, so I might... oh, now that is a very nice, tight little cluster. The only problem is I only got like 3 Type M stars. We've got to... You always get like, I think 1 black hole, 2 white dwarfs, and a neutron star. I wouldn't mind a few more Type Ms. Let's have a look. Ooh, that's got 8 Type Ms. Again, a little bit spread out. I might try. Oh, that's a nice tight cluster. But look, only 2. Now that's not bad. That's got 8. Good lord. All right, you know what? I think we're going to go with this one. So, start the game. Now, the game starts off with it's not a cutscene, but it's a little kind of introduction, and it's basically us just flying to our home planet. Universe. But it looks awesome.
You may find it's different from our homeland.
It only takes about 45 seconds or so.
Of physics in a short time. I am your advisor, and will help you through this mission.
We get a beautiful flyby of our sun. That is not bad, is it? And seriously, as you play, the game just gets better and better. I can't believe how polished the game is.
And the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Right, we will. Okay, so this is going to be our home planet. This is going to be our starting world, Beta Array 2. And it's only going to take a few seconds to fly there. And then the game will take over and automatically land us. And then we're going to have to look for a good spot to set up our initial production. And what we're looking for is a spot where we've got
about to reach the
coal, iron, and copper all fairly close together. Here we go. Seriously, the game is very beautiful. I'm amazed how good it looks. When I saw the trailer, I did kind of wonder, like, is this all polished up just for the trailer? Is the game going to look anything like this? The game, if anything, looks better than the trailer. And here is Icarus.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement.
I'm going to get rid of most of these tips because I'm going to tell you all about this. First job is to recycle this pod that we arrived in.
Use the same operation to collect resources.
Now, while we're doing this, if you want to know what a Dyson Sphere is, if you don't know, that's what a Dyson Sphere is. Okay.
You receive several items after recycling.
Okay, thank you very much. Go away. Right. So you can read that in your own time. Okay, so what I'm looking for, as I said, is this red stuff. This is copper. This is coal. I tell you what, if we had some iron, like close by, this wouldn't be a bad place to start. But I'm gonna have a little look around. Okay, this looks like what we want. We've got iron down here. We've got coal over this side, and we've got copper up there, and we've got a nice buildable area in between. That's perfect. Okay, we're going to start over at the iron, I think.
Energy is required in all mecha activities. If it is...
Okay, what that was telling us is our mech needs energy. Okay, and we are running low on energy. So if I go to here, you can load up your fuel chamber with fuel, which it will process, and it will recharge this bar. So we'll start off I'm going to need... the easiest one, you can do it with plants. And you know what? I've got to clear out some of this anyway so that we can build. So I guess, go on, we'll clear some plants. Let's get rid of these trees because they also give us, as well as giving us logs, they'll give us some fuel. We can use that biomass. So let's clear out a bunch of these trees. And you can queue up many instructions if you want. But that, oh, we'll get this one as well for sure. And then what we can do is take this and just throw it into the fuel chamber, and it'll start burning that to recharge our batteries. There you go, hooray, good job. Okay, now we've got that. Let's go over here. Now, if I go to the technology tree, there are two technology trees. First of all, you've got the general technology tree, and this stuff is awesome. You've got basic logistic systems like your conveyor belts and all that kind of stuff, storage and whatever. And then you've got improved versions of those. You've got all your smelting steel. This is the actual smelter and producing things like glass. These are very key. These are matrices, or matrices, whichever you prefer. And this is the blue one. This is the one you start off with. This is the they're all science. This one's the electromagnetic matrix. This is blue. There's also a red one and I think a yellow one. And they are used to research a lot of the technologies. Some of them require different things, like this requires these electromagnets and these circuit boards. But a lot of the research things need these cubes. So I think like the first objective, the first goal is to be able to produce or mass produce these cubes, because like a lot of these require these cubes, especially the blue ones initially. So look, this one needs 400. That's 500 and also 500 red. That's 100 blue. That's 120 blue, 100 blue. That needs some red ones. What about you? Yeah, you need some red. Yeah, there's a lot initially that just require the blue. So that's what we're going to aim for. First thing is to be mass producing these blue cubes. How on earth are we going to do that? Well, we're going to start off by researching electromagnetism. This is going to give us a power source, which is the wind turbine. The Tesla tower, which allows it's basically a power extender, and the mining machine, so that we don't have to mine manually. Right now, to get a research, you have to process some materials, and in this case, it's magnetic coils. So we'll activate that, and we'll get some magnetic coils. Now, your suit or your mech is equipped with a replicator, and it can manually replicate things like these magnetic coils. Now, we need 10 of these. And I can only make 5 right now. So what do I need? I'm guessing I'm probably gonna need some iron and some copper. So let's go grab a little bit of iron. Whoops. We'll grab a little bit of iron. Here we go. And as you can see, when you're doing anything with the mech, it starts burning. So we want to get our factory set up as quickly as possible. So what do I want? Go back to the replicator. Let's see. Now I can make 10 of them. Okay, so I'm going to set this to actually produce them 10 at a time, because we're going to need like loads of these at some point. I've actually got it because it actually makes them 2 at a time. So I'm actually producing 20, but I know we're going to need more later. So that's actually a pretty good plan. What else? I tell you what, while we're manufacturing those, I'll grab a little bit more iron ore. It's not going to hurt. We're going to need a lot of it. And we've only got to do 4 more of these. And 2 and 1. And then we will complete the research. Here we go. Electromagnetism done. Now, you get one of these for free. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll set up over here.
Mining machine to
yes, all right. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to set up a mining machine. Now, if you click on it, it should give you one. If it doesn't, it gives you the message and says that you haven't got any. You need to make some. If you double click, it'll actually take you straight to the replicator and queue up that item, and it builds all of the bits that you need to make an item automatically, which I love. The game's very nice to play. You've got all of the stuff that you would expect in a kind of a factory game, but they've just like polished all the rough edges off to make it like fun to play. Right, we're going to set up a mining machine. I'm going to rotate this.
Use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more vein.
Go away. I'm telling them how to play. Right, so what you want to do is the more of these you can cover, the faster it'll produce, or the faster it'll mine. So if you hold down the shift key, you can avoid the snapping and get it like as covering as many as possible. That will do. Okay, now that happened too quickly, you didn't see it, but a little drone flew out and built that. We need to power this. We'll get a wind turbine going, which I'll put over there probably. Oh, there you go. You see that drone pop out? Now we've got 3 drones.
You have established your
yes,
first power.
Okay, thank you. We've got 3 drones. Now we can increase those, and we can increase the abilities of our suit quite dramatically with the upgrades. So as well as this great big tech tree going on, you've also got the upgrades techs, and there's a lot of them. You can make your mech move faster, you can get more drones, you can get faster drones, you can get flight, you can get, this one is solar sails. There's all kinds of stuff. The solar sails allow you to fly around the galaxy basically. But you've got warp jumping and all kinds of stuff. It's it's so cool, guys, it's so cool. All right, having got that set up, and powered, this will now produce, but it's only got an internal storage 50. Now if I take those 50, it'll mine another 50, but obviously we want this kind of running permanently, so I will hook it up to some storage at some point. And while I mention that, we want to get that going. So if I go to technologies, what do we need to get? So we want basic logistics. That will give us storage and our conveyor belts and the sorters, which are awesome. I'll tell you about those later. We need 10 gears and 10 circuit boards. Let's get that going. So what do I want? I go to my replicator, components. I want, no, it's gears, isn't it? Yeah, gears. We want 10 of those. This only produces in ones, so we want 10 of those. Good. And then I want 10 of the circuit boards. Now these produce in twos. Yeah, twos. So we only want 5 of those. Unfortunately, I haven't got enough stuff. We need some copper. So let's head over to our copper. And we will start mining a bit of copper. Now again, I'll mine a little bit and then we'll set up a miner. I'm going to get these rocks out of the way. All basic logistics systems done. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Awesome sauce. Okay.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt.
Yes, I have.
Which can achieve full automation now.
Yes.
Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mine.
Yes, okay, thank you very much. Okay, have we got, yes, we've got it now. All right, so let's rotate this. Where am I going to... Oh, that's actually a pretty good spot. Can I pick up a little bit more? That is probably about as good as I'm going to get, so that'll do. Okay, that'll get built. We'll throw in some power. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Can I pick up another one? Oh, that's 8. Oh, that'll do. That's very nice. Okay, let's get some power brewing there, which I'll throw in, I guess, there. That'll do nicely. All right, sweet. Okay. Now that we're producing coal, I'm going to start using coal as my fuel. So, as you can see, this is churning them out nice and quick. Let's open up my mech panel. Oh, actually, let's pick them up first. Then open up my mech panel, put those in there. Great. Right, what I want to do now is I'm going to clear out this area here, and I'm going to set up some conveyor belts, I think, to start storing this stuff. Because at the moment, because they've only got this small capacity, we want to get them storing, and I want all of my stuff in the same place. So the way the conveyor belts work, I'll just show you very quickly. The way the conveyor belts work is you literally just...
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it.
Yeah,
In addition,
what he said.
Use the up arrow.
Just determine the start point and the end point. Now, can you raise them up and do stuff like that? Yeah, you can. So You can raise them up and have multi-levels and all kinds of complicated stuff. But for now, like I said, I'm just going to clear out the trees and the rocks and stuff and set this up. What I'll probably also do is make some of the basic components, like make some conveyor belts, so that we can then rapidly build some stuff. Okay, I've got to show you this. This is the sunrise on the planet. I'll just hang it. Look at that. It's pretty beautiful. Okay, right. Enough of that. Right, so I've cleared out this this whole area. Got rid of all the trees and rocks and all that kind of stuff. And I've built a whole ton of stuff. Like all the components and all the buildings. I've got loads of them in stock, so we can do this kind of quickly. I've also set up a bit of a wind farm over here. So, let's do this. I've already set this up for the coal and the copper. Let's get the iron done. So what I do, put down a storage. There, I think. Yeah, that'll do nicely. And then I'm gonna take a conveyor belt from from inside there, and then that can come into there. Okay, right. So once that gets built, and I guess I should go over here and let my drones build this. Okay, fine. So this stuff comes out, right? But how do you get it into the other machines? Well, the thing that we use are these sorters. And these sorters are awesome. They are extremely versatile little devices. They can be used for all kinds of things. Come on, drones, get over there, build those three. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. I can't wait to get some more drones and some faster drones. We'll get some upgrades fairly soon. Right, come on. Get all this built. Boom, boom, boom. I have to say that I've been quite surprised for an early access game how polished the game is. I have not had a single problem so far. And I've been playing this for a fair few hours now. Okay, so what we do, we get the sorter, and you start where you want to go from and where you want to go to, and it's as simple as that. Okay, now they do need to be powered, so let's hook the old power network up, shall we? So what I want to do is get my Tesla towers, and I'm going to put a Tesla tower there, and then one, I guess, there. And then one.
You have done building the first power transmission facility.
There.
Tesla Tower. It
and then one there. We'll even hook it up to that, which is kind of. Oh, now is that in range of that? Yes, it is. Okay, so now, shut up. Now you can see that these are picking these up off the conveyor belt and putting them into the machines. Awesome sauce. Actually, that one there is a bad plan. You know what? I'm going to replace that one. That's a bad plan. You might go so far as to say
bad woof woof.
Yes, it's a bad woof woof. Right, let's put it. Ooh, now can I put it there? Yeah, I can put it there. There we go. That'll do. That'll do nicely. All right. The reason I didn't want it there is because we're going to be putting some smelters in. Oh yes. So we are in a situation now where these resources, if they're not being used, right, then they'll be put into these storages, which means these will be running all the time. So it'll be nice and efficient. And then if I ever need any of these materials, I can just go into the appropriate one and grab what I need. Awesome sauce. Also, you can use these as just storages. Right? So they don't have to be automatically filled. They can be used manually. So for example, I'm not using this wood at the moment. I could throw some of that in there. Give me a little bit more inventory space. Now, upgrades, we can do loads of upgrades to the suit. We can upgrade our inventory space. We can fly. We can do all kinds of things. We can move faster. We can have more drones. All like loads of stuff. But first, we need to start making some magic blue crystals. Oh yeah. So, how are we going to do this? Well, I'm going to come down here a bit, I think. Yeah, about here-ish should be good. And I'm going to get... let's see. Well, actually, I should be looking at my technology really, because we need to do a load of technology. The thing that we want are these electromagnetic matrices, these blue cubes. So let's get that going. Start processing those. We're also going to need these smelters. So let's get those queued up. What else are we going to need? Those are the two main ones. We're also going to need the basic assembling processes, because it unlocks the assembling machine, which we're going to be using. So let's queue that up as well. All right, cool. Now these should happen relatively quickly because I've got all the materials for it. Boom! Electromagnetic matrix. Hooray! Now that unlocks the matrix lab, which not only produces these blue cubes, it also will process them into research. So what I'm going to try and do, because now this is a big deal. If I show you the research, so if we go down and look at the research, once I've done kind of the stuff that I'm doing, pretty much everything needs these blue cubes. So that one's done, good. So this needs blue cubes. This one needs blue cubes. That one needs blue cubes. And then if you go on to the next tier, pretty much everything. Blue cubes, and you can see 100, 120. That one's just 30. This one's 100. That one, that's work in progress, that accelerant. And then they start getting like a lot more. Oh, we've got that. We've got all that research done. This is 400. And then if you go on, you start running into the red cubes, which we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's also, so that's blue, that's red. There's a couple of other colours. I think is it yellow and purple, I think? If we go up here, maybe. Let's have a look. That's red. Oh, look, that's 1,000 red. You need a lot of these things. Oh, there's the yellow. And there's also purple as well. Oh, there you go. There's purple. Right. So we want to mass produce these. Oh, by the way, I will mention, not only do we need them for this stuff, the technology, we also need them for upgrades to our suit. Now, the mecha core, that just needs ingots. So we'll get that going straight away. This allows you to view the veins distribution on the planet, so all the ore veins. That we need blue crystals for, so we can't do that yet. That we need these electric motors. We can't make those until we do the research, and the research needs the blue crystals. This one, we can't do that until we get the blue crystals. This needs blue crystals. That one, we need these energetic graphites. Can't do that until we get blue crystals. This needs blue crystals. That one, actually, I can do, and I've got the materials for that, so I guess we'll queue that one up. This is the drive engine. This will allow us to fly and increases our movement speed when flying by 150%. Awesome. Now, these ones down here, these are very advanced, all these ones down here. But if we move on to like the tier 2 over here, then you get into blue and red and like lots of them. So we need to be producing massive amounts of these blue crystals, as you can see. So, right, we've done the mecha core, so we're now moving on to being able to fly. Hooray! Right, let's get on with this. So, how are we going to do this? Well, I'm going to set up something kind of sort of down here. And I think we'll do it pretty much here. So I'm going to put in... Oh, I need a bunch of these. I need to make these.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices.
You can indeed.
Research technologies that require them to unlock.
Okay,
the
so
super matrices are the source
yes, right. You've made your point. Go away. Right, we will crank out a bunch of these. That would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these we're going to put in, no less. So, and I'm going to put them in a bit of an interesting arrangement. Hopefully you all think so. Come on, built. Yes. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically have them in little corners with a gap in between. And then around the outside, I'm going to put in some conveyor belts in this arrangement. I'm going to have that going across to there and then coming down there. And then another one outside that. And yet another one. Ooh, now. The only problem is, because the planet is round, the squares don't always line up, so things do get a little bit kinky sometimes. But you know, I don't mind that. I'm sure you don't either. I'm sure we all get a little bit kinky sometimes. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Right, so these are going to require these magnetic rings and circuit boards in order to make these electromagnetic matrix cubes. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one of the materials coming along this conveyor belt, one of them coming along this conveyor belt, and then the output is going to be on the outside one. Well, how are you going to do that, Sky? Well, like this. So we'll take from the inside to there. We'll take from that one to there. Yes, they actually will extend that far. That's exactly how far they will extend. If I try and connect this any further, it'll say, well, that's a valid connection. If I try putting another bit in there like that, let it get built, and then try and hook that up, it should say too far. Yeah, too far. Right, so you can have 3 tracks going around the outside of these things, which does make life kind of interesting and kind of fun. So up here we're going to be producing stuff, well, which is going to be fed into this system. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to use smelters. So we're going to have a smelter here, which is going to be turning this iron ore into iron bars. And then over here, we're going to have one of these producing, sorry, that's copper. So that's copper ore producing copper bars, copper ingots. This is going to be iron ore. Yes, I know. I know I did. I know what I did. And then I'm going to have another one of these. Actually, I need another one. Good Lord. Good Lord. This gets so complicated. This one is actually going to be producing magnets. Now, the ratio works out that I need another one of these. The output from these smelters is actually going to go to assembly plants. Oh, yes. That needs to be powered up as well. Let's get... so we're going to be supplying this into there, the copper ore into the smelter. We'll be supplying the iron ore into there, the iron ore into there, and I needed another one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And that one's going to go there. Come on, get it built. And that one's going to go into there. Hooray! So this one is going to be producing iron ingots. This one is going to be producing magnets, and this one's going to be producing magnets. Yes, all right, shush. Thank you very much. Okay, right, having done that, let me get the rest of it all hooked up. Well, actually, I tell you what, before I do that, just so that you know, like, everything that's gone on, I'm going to have 2 of these assembly plants. I guess I'm going to have them about... Probably so. You know, I might space them out. I might have one there and one there. Okay, so let me get it all finished. Okay, let's give this a try. Now, what I did, I turned off the smelters because I thought it's fun to see it all come to life. So we're going to watch it come to life. The 6 research labs on this side are set to produce cubes, and then the 6 on this side are set to research. So they will consume cubes. Later on, this may change, and I may set these to produce cubes, and then we'll take the cubes somewhere else. But for now, producing them and consuming them works kind of nicely. So, should we turn this on and see kind of what works and what doesn't work? I did correct this one. I put this in the wrong direction. It needs to be coming out onto there, not going in. Cool, excellent. Right, and here's an example of where conveyor belts join. They will join. Right, they won't split, so you have to use the sorters to split, or you have to use the 4-way splitter, which we haven't researched yet. Okay, fine. So let's get it all running then. So this is going to be producing the copper ingots, and then this one over here, I swapped the order around because it made more sense. This is going to be producing magnets. This is going to be producing magnets, and this is going to be producing the iron ingots. Okay, so. Oh yes, this has started producing the magnetic coils. This has started producing the circuit boards. And the ratio is correct. So that's really good. Oh look, this is producing cubes. And these cubes need to be taken into here and processed. But of course they're not being, because we haven't queued up any research. So let's get some research queued up so that we can start using them. So let's see. Oh, the mecha core, I need to do that. Oh no, that's already done. Okay, fine, already done that. The mechanical frame. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to technologies. First one we'll do is the electromagnetic drive. That needs 50 of those. Boom. Let's get that done. Then I think we'll do the mechanical. Actually, I shouldn't do that first. I should do something else first. What else do I want to do? Communication control. That gets me an extra drone. Let's get that going. The drone engine. We could get that done. That's 200 of those. What else can we do? I can't do that one quite yet. I can't do that one. Oh, I can do the universe exploration. So, magnetic drive, we can make those now. We'll queue that one up. And if we go to technologies, let me see. We can now get these done. So let's queue that one up. And we can queue that one up as well. High efficiency plasma control. That also means that I'm going to be able to queue that up. Woohoo! This unlocks so many things. Thermal power we can do. Can I do that one? Okay, so we've got the +1 construction drone now. That's awesome. We can queue that one up as well. Good grief. Smelting purification. Oh yeah, I definitely want that because I need the energetic graphite. Steel smelting we definitely need. Oh, the queue's full at the moment. Okay. But look how fast that's ticking down. That is sweet.
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button
I should show you
in the
this.
right corner of the screen to open.
We've unlocked this. Well, we could go out to the planet before. So out to the planet screen. So this. But now we can see all of the ore
in the
veins.
planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button and drag.
So
rotate the angle of view.
Now, at the moment, we can only see that from the planetary the perspective. So this planet. There are upgrades so that we'll be able... Oops, didn't want to do that. There are upgrades which will allow us to also see it from the solar system. So we can see the resource veins on any planet on the solar system. And then there's another upgrade to allow us to be able to see resource veins anywhere in the cluster. Right, we've just done another one. We've unlocked fluid encapsulation. This, as soon as you start producing these, it unlocks a whole bunch of stuff. But remember, there are 4 types of these cubes. And these are the easy ones. So, yeah. Okay, we have just researched flight. And I said I was going to show you that before the end of this. So, let's take flight. Hey, flight mode. Now, flight mode, look, it does burn through your energy pretty quickly. But very fast movement. And then drop down to the ground again. Now, as we upgrade our suit, that'll get much better. But, oh, we are getting some materials down to the bottom end. Oh, excellent. That's good news. So I guess it was about filling up the stockpiles. Because it's getting down to there now. All right, cool. Wow. Well, the game is on sale on Steam. It's in early access. The game is, I think, $20. And all I can say is, I think, for first day in early access, damn, this game looks good. There's so much to it. There's, I mean, we've only scratched the surface. An average game, I mean, to create a Dyson Sphere takes between 50 and 100 hours. Wow. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more. Maybe hit the like button, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.